Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses.
Okay, so all the way back at the beginning of our Doom journey, when we checked out BFG Division, it was brought to our attention that our demonic Australian matey Mick Gordon isn't exclusively a cave dweller which tweaks knobs somewhere down in hell, but he occasionally comes to the surface on Earth and plays for humans.
Yes.
And not only he plays for humans, but he also plays with a human which I happen to know fairly well and to like a lot. His name is Matt Halpern, and he's the drummer in Periphery. So this is Doom Soundtrack Live at the Game Awards 2016. We don't know what song this is, but based on the 4-minute video, I think it might be Rip and Tear. And we're going to see Mick Gordon playing live. I think it's the first time we're going to see the dude in motion doing his thing. So, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. And I'm really curious about this because, like, sorry, I know Matt Halpern, and he's one of the beastliest live drummers because we actually have had the chance to see Periphery once. And, like, he just has this way of completely owning that massive kit. And I'm really curious how that energy goes along with Doom music. So, are you ready?
Yeah, and can we let it go in one bit? No, I'm not. No.
He's not ready.
I'm also happy to announce this year's winner for Best Music and Sound Design. That goes to Doom. And that may tie into our next performance. Composer Mick Gordon made an amazing soundtrack, and tonight he came all the way over from Australia. He's been designing soundtrack for games for many, many years, and I'm thrilled to have him here tonight to perform music from that winning soundtrack of Doom. Here is Mick with Sasha and Matt performing Doom live. About to rock the house. Check this out.
Oh! Oh! Dude, I love him. He's crazy. He's such a lively lad.
Yeah, he's so... He gives me a happy headache.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's really fun. I didn't see that coming so much. The whole soundtrack is so badass and so heavy and so brutal and so violent that I expected kind of the whole vibe and stance of the performance to be more like this, you know? But
yeah,
he's like in those sneakers, running all across the stage with his tongue out, going close to the people and everything. He's so interactive and so lively. But I don't know, it's like, this isn't a metal event. Like, you see that hall, it's like there's this awards kind of event.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. That's a freaking seated crowd. I don't want that kind of crowd. I want blood in the crowd.
yeah, I want that too. But what I wanted to say though is that it's amazing how you can take like you know, metal to us metalheads is like in some ways kind of like the Outcasts music, like we're the dark ones. We're not. I don't see it that much like that anymore, but it's like it is in many ways the dark and aggressive genre that the normal people don't get. And the fact that he can take this brutality and bring it on that stage and make it fit into this sort of context so well is, I don't know, it's just amazing for me.
Yeah, I also think like, since we haven't said this in a while on the channel, but since this genre is called violence, now we haven't just heard the violence, but we've seen it, because that demonic stare when he's with his tongues out about to lick someone's phone, that's precious. That's like, he is the real life impersonation of the Doomslayer. Okay.
So the song itself, I think it was part Rip and Tear, part BFG Division.
I think there was also a bit in the middle that was from something else, and I didn't recognize that. I'm not sure.
I don't know. But the whole energy and the cuts and kicks back in were amazing. And the way he took... Because, like, he had to advertise his soundtrack, you know? And I think just doing one song wouldn't have done that very well. But taking Rip and Tear, which is this really dynamic stuff, and then BFG Division, which is more like with the drops, I think he put a lot more diversity and gave more of the idea of what the whole soundtrack is about, now that we've heard a lot of it, in a really short amount of time.
Yeah, it's like he did a medley instead of a song, and given that his songs already sound like medleys, this is like a medley squared.
It's actually exactly like the name of one of our subscribers, who's called Medleys Within Medleys.
Yes, exactly!
This is a medley within a medley!
Yeah. No, it's actually medleys within a medley.
Whatever.
So that was really cool. Okay, my boy Matty at the drums. We didn't get to see him that much, but he fits. He definitely fits this soundtrack very well, and I felt like the sound on the drums was a bit more metal and like having those actual snares drop instead of the kind of synthetic edge that it has in the soundtrack. So it's nice seeing that. And it's nice to see that he likes to play with his play buddies on stage. Okay, that sounded weird.
With what?
Play with his play buddies on stage. You know, he was like interacting with the other guys, and that is, I promise, that's everything I meant.
I think we're both very much done now.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.